Hey, trash wife.
Just suddenly going on the attack, huh? That isn't the way you should be talking to your wife, is it?
I heard what you did. I'm not very impressed with you.
I can't really guess how you want me to respond to you. Well, fine. So, what did you hear?
I heard that you made a reservation to take your father to a really nice steak restaurant for his 60th birthday. Am I mistaken? Why did you go and decide that all on your own?
Huh? What do you mean? Is it really something I need to consult with you over? What's so wrong with making a reservation for my father's birthday? It's his 60th birthday, and I'm the oldest, so amongst my siblings, I should be the one planning it. If I didn't make the reservation, who do you think should have done it?
That isn't the issue. Obviously, you can be the one making the plans for your father's birthday. That's not what I care about. Why would you waste so much money on that sort of thing?
You think having a nice party for my father's 60th birthday is a waste of money?
It's not like turning 60 is that big of a deal. You didn't have to break the bank on just some birthday. It's such a waste of money. You didn't even consult me. Were you trying to piss me off? Is this your idea of some kind of joke?
Wait a second. Don't just fly off the handle. If you have an issue with how you spent the money, we should be having a rational and adult conversation. There is no reason for you to just explode on me like this. I didn't do anything totally unreasonable. Why do you think making a reservation for my father's 60th birthday is a waste of money?
Because it obviously is. It's a birthday. Who cares? Besides, the money you're using is my money. It isn't yours to do with as you please. I got divorced with a woman for squandering our money. I'll get another one if you just end up doing the same thing.
Are you bringing that up again? Recently, whenever we fight, you've been saying the same thing. You always bring up your previous marriage and your divorce. If you think you're just joking around, I think you better cut it out soon, though.
I'm not joking. I'm deadly serious. If you keep this up, I'm going to ask for a divorce. If you start getting too cocky, I'm really going to do it. I'm not interested in having my wife take advantage of me. I'm not going to be troubled by my wife's selfish desires. You can struggle in this marriage, but I'm not going to.
I don't think it's a waste of money to do something nice for my father on his 60th birthday, though. He's only going to have one 60th birthday in his entire life. It's a big year, and he deserves a nice day. We're going to get together at my brother's place.
That has nothing to do with me, so I don't want to spend money on it. To make everything worse, I can't believe you would get a reservation at that high-end steak place. It's so difficult to even get a reservation there. Don't you think you're going a little over the top for a birthday?
Over the top? Don't you think that's a little off from this situation?
Nope. I think it's basically spot on. That restaurant is incredibly difficult to get a reservation at. I'll go, so let me take the reservation.
What are you saying? That doesn't make any sense. You're mad at me for spending money there, so you're gonna go instead and do the same thing? I'm surprised at how self-centered you're being. That's the only thing that's over the top in this situation.
You're surprised? I'm the one who should be surprised. I'm surprised at just how disrespectful you're getting with me. Don't you know your place? You're my wife, and you should do as you're told. You're going to use a place like that just to celebrate your father's birthday? That's way too normal an occasion for just a high-end restaurant. You don't have an ounce of common sense, do you?
Then what do you think would be a fitting use of such a restaurant? I don't really get what you're imagining would be a more suitable occasion.
I'll use that reservation. I'll be able to find a more suitable use for it than you. I can use it for business, so just hand the reservation over to me.
I don't really understand what you're trying to say. Could you try to calm down and explain yourself more clearly? Couldn't you just make a reservation at the same place if you wanted to use it for business?
Are you going to keep talking back to me? You're my wife, so do as you're told and give me the reservation. I don't want to hear any more sass out of you. A wife should obey whatever her husband tells her, so why won't you listen to what I'm saying? Do you actually know what being a wife entails?
No, I think that way of thinking is far too out of date. And don't we both work? Don't you think you're treating me too much as your servant despite that? I'm not your property to do with as you please.
The fact that we're both working has nothing to do with anything. You're my wife, and a wife will always be a wife. So you need to start acting like a wife.
You're telling me to act like a wife? Pete, we both bring in similar amounts of money, but you do zero housework. I don't think I've ever seen you lift a single finger to help out around the house. You stay out all night without even asking me, and you just take out whatever money you want to spend on whatever you want without ever consulting me.
Yeah, There's a reason for that. It's my money. I'm the one who made it. I should be able to spend it however I want.
I'm using the money that I made, so it should have nothing to do with you, right? Besides, I know you're really into betting on sports, and I haven't said a thing about it.
Why are you bringing that up all of a sudden? That has nothing to do with you. So why would I need to inform you?
You're right. If what you are doing with your money has nothing to do with me, then what I'm doing with my money has nothing to do with you. I made the reservation for my father. The whole evening will be for my father. You don't even need to know about it. Why are you being so obnoxious about how your wife spends the money that she earned herself?
That's because you're my wife. It's different because you're a woman. A man should be able to do whatever he wants, and his woman should do whatever he wants. I can't forgive my wife for getting her place and doing whatever she wants to do without my permission. Without the permission of her man.
It's not that big of a deal. You're being ridiculous. The matter of my father's birthday has already been decided, so just drop it already. Don't complain to me about this anymore, okay?
I'm going to use that reservation tomorrow. Just thought I should let you know.
I'm sorry?
I told you before. Weren't you listening? You don't deserve to go to a restaurant like that, especially not for something like your father's birthday. I'm using that reservation instead, so thanks.
What are you talking about?
I'm more important, so you don't need to go. I'll make better use of the experience anyways. I'm taking the reservation. Going to a restaurant like that for your father's birthday is a waste of money. I'm going to take that reservation and take the president of my company there.
Huh? Who are you?
What do you mean by that?
Who are you? I don't know who you are.
What are you talking about? You know exactly what I'm talking about. Quit making weird jokes. This is going to happen whether you like it or not. So just don't start pissing me off.
I'm really quite sorry, but I have no idea what you're talking about. I don't think you know me at all, but those really are some pompous messages to be sending to somebody. What in the world could you be thinking, sending messages like that to somebody?
Huh? Stop pretending like you're a stranger. Quit screwing around. You're my wife, aren't you? This isn't funny. Stop joking around.
We're already getting divorced, so shouldn't we treat each other like strangers now?
What are you saying? We're already divorced?
Yeah, those divorce papers you kept bringing up in fights? Well, I signed them and took them into the county office, so we should be divorced now.
Huh? What do you mean, divorce papers?
I mean, you were bringing them up all the time. Could it be that you'd forgotten? I made sure to fill them out properly, sign them, and bring them to the county office, so we should be complete strangers at this point. So, who are you?
What are you saying? I'm sick of your dumb jokes. Why are you talking about divorce? Oh, the divorce papers. Don't tell me you threw those out, didn't you? You didn't actually do what you're saying you did, right?
If by threw them out, you mean signed them and officially submitted them, then yes, I did. I thought it was the perfect opportunity, so I made sure to get them right to the county office as quick as humanly possible. I'm really thankful you kept shoving the idea of divorce in my face.
The perfect opportunity? Why would you say something like that? Cut these stupid jokes out right now. I'm not in the mood.
How many times do I have to tell you that I'm not joking? We are already finished. There is nothing left here. How many times do I have to say it before it gets through that thick skull of yours? It's all thanks to you, too. I really must thank you for helping me get out of that marriage. It took me far too long to realize I was married to a chauvinist pig. But the divorce is already set. Everything has been resolved. It's over. Nothing left but the crying. Although I've got nothing to cry about. Do you? Oh, by the way, you haven't tried to go home recently, have you? Just been staying out all night, huh? I haven't been there for a while at this point either.
Wait. What are you saying? You can't possibly be serious.
You're a stranger to me now, so I don't really think I need to continue this conversation. As a free woman, I'm free to use my money as I please. So it's really not any of some strange man's business, is it?
Come on, this is nonsense. I'm really about done with the stupidity.
Cut it out! Don't get so haughty with somebody you don't even know. Did you think I'd always be your whipping boy? That I'd just obey every little thing that you said?
Wait, I really don't understand what you're talking about. You need to explain what's going on better. What's happened? We're divorced? What about our stuff?
You shoved those divorce papers in my face every time we had an argument, so I signed them and took them to the county office. We are now divorced. You are a stranger, so stop talking to me. Didn't you think I might actually hand the divorce papers in if you kept shoving them in my face?
You didn't seem like you wanted to get divorced at all. Aren't you going to be in trouble without me? Aren't you going to be sad?
Huh? Why? Why would I be in trouble? Why would I be sad?
You mean you aren't going to miss me? Aren't you going to struggle without me?
Being with you is a far bigger pain than not being with you. I was honestly shocked how many fewer problems I had with you out of my life than with you in it.
You've got to be lying. You're just lying to make me feel worse about the situation, but I know the truth. You're crushed without me, aren't you?
Hadn't you noticed that you had burned every last drop of affection your wife had for you? You really are a world-class idiot. You don't use your head much, do you? I've already completely given up on you. I feel nothing for you. I'm sick of your attitude. There is no love left between us. At least, there isn't any coming from me.
What? There's no way that's true. I don't believe you. Stop lying to yourself and to me. Didn't we get along well at home? You were doing the housework and everything, weren't you?
You're mistaken if you think that me doing the housework was somehow evidence that things were good at home. I did it because I lived there, and I didn't want to live in filth. That's the only reason I was doing the housework.
Huh? But
nothing, right? The nail in the coffin was the fact that you complain about me celebrating my father's 60th birthday. You tried to act like you could bring your boss or somebody important, but you were never going to do anything of the sort, were you? You were trying to take the reservation from me just to take out another girl, weren't you?
what are you trying to say? I wouldn't do something like that.
You really are just a piece of trash, aren't you? I mean, to lie about wanting to take the reservation to try and buddy up to your boss. SMH. You already found out about that woman you're going out with, so you don't need to embarrass yourself by trying to hide it.
Wait. I really have no idea what you're talking about. There is genuinely no other girl. What's the supposed girl's name?
You're the one who should know the answer to that the best. Did you really think I didn't know about the girl you've been out with all night long?
Wait. How do you know about that, Betty? Look, you don't know what you're talking about. I don't remember telling you about that, so you must be mistaken.
You didn't, did you? But that isn't something you tell your wife normally, is it? But I'd already gathered all of the evidence. The love you used to have for me seemed exhausted, and it seemed that you had started getting prepared for divorce. That's why you were constantly shoving those divorce papers in my face. But I honestly felt lucky about the whole situation. You were putting the escape route right in front of me to make me feel bad, but instead, you just made me relieved that it was going to be so easy to escape.
What? You felt lucky? How could you say such a thing? Are you trying to tell me that you wanted to get divorced before I did that?
I am saying that, huh? I guess I must have for it to come out like that. Don't you know why? Like, try asking yourself, why would my wife have wanted to get divorced? Really sit on that question and give it a ponder. And then let me know what answers squirm their way into that brain of yours. I haven't been putting money into our joint bank account for several months now.
You hadn't been?
I saw that you were using too much of the money without consulting me. I knew I had to get the money you were skimming from me back, so I hatched a plan. To get that money back, I thought I'd stop putting money in there.
Oh, is that what happened? Then were you planning on stealing it all out at once?
Rather than stealing it, I just decided to stop putting any money in it at all. Hadn't you noticed that more money was coming out of that account than you were putting into it?
Then could I have been running an overdraft?
I don't know. I wasn't looking at the account after I stopped putting money into it, so why would I know what the situation was like in there? You should probably look into it for yourself though, huh? You're going to be living on your own from now on anyways.
Wait, I didn't know about this. I could really owe a lot of money. Why were you so prepared to get divorced anyways? I wasn't seriously thinking about getting a divorce, so why would you leap at the opportunity to get one?
You actually admitted it. Then, why did you keep shoving the divorce papers in my face? What were you hoping would happen?
No, my intentions weren't to get a divorce. It was just to set a line in the sand to bring the argument to an end. I just wanted you to do what I was telling you to.
To bring an end to the fight? To get me to do what you were ordering me to do? Guess that strategy blew up in your face. I guess you just lost the fight for yourself in the end, huh? I had no intention in fighting with you, but you just wouldn't let things go. You shoved those divorce papers in my face, so I just filled them out and brought them to the courthouse. Clearly, I thought it was what you wanted. Do you think there's anything strange about the way I handled it?
Yeah, that's definitely strange. You didn't say a word to me about getting divorced, but you just up and filed the paperwork for one.
You're so annoying. What a self-centered man. Can you just shut up already? You're the one who said that you wanted to get a divorce first, weren't you? Why should I bother telling you that I also want to get a divorce? The entire thing is already settled. If you don't like it, well, I guess you should have chosen your words better from the beginning, huh?
Wait, are we really actually divorced? That can't be true, though. I never intended to get a divorce, you know. You can't leave me.
You never intended to get a divorce? Oh no, that's too bad. Guess we're already divorced, so nothing can be done about it now, huh? Maybe you shouldn't have acted like the king of the castle so much. This is just the outcome you get for being so pompous. You were always looking down on me, weren't you? You considered me lesser than you because you consider women lesser than you. But in the end, I guess it's you who is all upset because I tossed you to the curb, huh? How does it feel to have a woman look down on you? Do you feel pathetic?
You can't look down on me. I'm a man. How dare you look down on me? What have I ever done to you? I only ever treated you like my wife.
All you ever thought of was yourself. You only cared that you were having a good time and that things were going well for you. But you never cared a bit about how I felt. You've never done a single thing for me, have you? If anybody should have the right to complain now, it should be me. Well, anyhow, I collected my divorce settlement already from that joint account, so I don't really feel the need to complain.
What? A divorce settlement? You took a divorce settlement from our joint bank account?
I mean, you were cheating on me with that woman, so I thought I probably deserved a decent settlement. I know all about that situation already. It was with one of the newer staff at your job, right? You really gave it to her, didn't you? I just made sure I got my fair share of the assets for all that you had done to me. I've also sent off a notice of your affair to your company. I'm sure they'd like to know that you were screwing your assistant. That definitely didn't violate any company policies, right? I had to make sure your company knew about all of your secrets. I wouldn't want you to do anything untoward to anybody else.
I'm asking you to just hold on a second. Let's have a serious conversation. Stop screwing around with me. What are you really trying to do? What do you actually want? You can't send something like that to my company. You've got to cut this out. What are you going to do if this affects my chances at future promotions?
Oh? And why should I care if it does? It's a result of your own actions, so any consequences that come about are just desserts in my book. At the very least, I've got to share the information I have on you.
I'm sorry. I will never do anything like this again. So please, just forgive me. I don't want to get divorced. I was bad. I'm sorry that I've done these things, but I'm begging you not to send anything to my company. It will end me.
Yeah, I know all of that.
Then forgive me, please.
We're already divorced, so isn't it way too late to ask for my forgiveness? You're just a piece of trash that puts your own convenience over your wife's. What incredible pride you had. I don't know what is going to happen in your life from here, and I don't care. But I think that, at the very least, I've been saved from having to be with a real piece of trash like you. Well, burn in hell! Pete begged Betty to forgive him like his life depended on it, but she never returned any of his messages. Having been completely ignored, Pete was crushed. He fell into a deep sadness when he finally came to terms with the fact that she had well and truly divorced him. After that, the losses incurred as a result of the money Betty took in the divorce settlement ended up severely crippling Pete's finances. The girl he had been sleeping around with suddenly disappeared. She no longer seemed interested in a man who was financially struggling and emotionally crippled. It seems that he had needed the income of two people to support his hedonistic lifestyle. Moreover, the large withdrawal from the joint bank account caused him to go deep into his high overdraft funds. But due to now being a single-income household, it seemed an insurmountable debt to dig himself out of. The debts pounding at Pete's door started to become too much for him. They piled up and up in his ever-cluttering house. No longer did he have a woman he could force to clean up after him. Before long, Pete was paying off his debts with loans that he'd eventually have to pay off with more loans. It was a vicious cycle with no end in sight. The only way he could settle his debts and move on with his life was to press his nose to the grindstone and work himself ragged. Pete felt the overwhelming weight of his solitude and prayed that Betty would return to him and save him from this hell he'd fallen into.
Any attempts to message these pleadings to Betty would just remain unread. There was nobody to listen to Pete's wails of pain now. What a pathetic man this former king had become. No longer did he have a servant to do his bidding. Now he just sobbed to himself while being mocked for the pathetic wretch he had become. The only option left to Pete was to no longer think so highly of himself and move far away to the middle of nowhere so that maybe he could start over. Betty was able to see the weakened visage of her husband that he had so thoroughly hidden under a veneer of pride. After ridding herself of her dreadful husband, she focused on working hard and enjoying her life. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button and subscribe to see more content.